A Doctors. I read all the Arknights stories this year except that Thorn's Altar event because I was kind of busy that day. But out of all the stories that I've read, the Master's Travel, Chapter 15, the You story, the Pepe story, and many more, I think Act or Die takes the top spot for me. I think it is one of the most enjoyable stories that I've read in Arknights since I've began this game. Now I know there are many great stories, Undertides, Stultifer and Navis, Lone Trail, obviously one of my most favorite Arknight stories ever, and then there's Chapter 8 and all. But I think this event, the event story, is so good because it is so straightforward. There is no philosophical this and that, there's no philosophical analogies or the Carl City apping or stuff like that, stuff that you usually find in Arknight stories that make it more elongated, that make it feel bloated to some people. This event was a complete murder mystery stuff mixed with some kind of fantasy and towards the end, but till I would say till 86 it is a proper murder mystery story, and the nodes are not long to read. They are very, very enjoyable. You start off with the death of a member of one of the cast members. You start off on this film set and you have people shooting a movie, and that movie's name is the death of Lady Dupont. It just creates this really interesting background, from the start, from the get-go. It mesmerizes you, it grasps you. And then after that, the story progresses. You see deaths, you see the ADS1, this to incite a death. This one ends on a death. It's crazy. It is crazy. And it was at this moment that I thought that I knew that this story is going to be a banger. As a fan of Detective Conan, Sherlock Holmes, Hercule Poirot, Benoit Blanc, the Knives Out stories and all. I just love murder mysteries in general. The entire concept, the entire thinking that goes to frame to design a murder mystery story is just so interesting, so amazing to me. And they actually nail it over here. They absolutely nail it with this really creepy theme where you have all these stories are happening on a film set, and you have all these characters that are related to a previous murder that happened, which was labeled as a suicide or an accidental death, but it just happened, and you see guilt over here in the form of one character named Shelley. The story starts off with the death of Dalton. Then you have two people, Michael and I think there was this Marion, and they are a couple, and you see that they are not nice people at all. They are not nice people, but even in the end, it is their deaths. It's just sad and tragic, and it is just so well done, very well done, absolutely well done. I have no other words. The main character Lucien, who is Tragodia, also have him. Very few male characters appeal to me, and he was one of them because his design. Just look at this design, man. Just look at this gorgeous man with the cats and all. It is fabulous. It is amazing, and he is super strong. He is super damn strong. But he appears. The entire story revolves around him and his connection to the Crimson Troop. If you don't know about that, I would recommend you to go read up on the IS2 lore. I did some, light reading on it just to, understand who these characters are, and who is Lucien, who is Shalem, who is the troop leader. And after that, you have this intense murder mystery stuff, and you have these background characters as well that seemingly look normal. But then the twists and turns that this game presents, especially in 86 where it all goes down, where the final person is revealed, who is the murderer. The amount of twists that were thrown into that one particular scene, and that was handled so well. It did not feel like they were stuffing everything into it. It is that reveal sparked a new mystery, but also answered something, and it was just magnificent. It was just fabulous. I'm not going to spoil it over here. I'm just going to give a review of it, but It was downright amazing. And then obviously you had the final boss fight where the main leader was revealed, like, the main boss of this entire event, which, like, towards 85, 86, you kind of understood because he was teased, and if you have even an iota of IQ, you would understand. Coming to the stages weren't that difficult. It was kind of easy. Like, the gimmick of it was lights, which is nice, but then you can also brute force everything with Vishadel, so it kind of makes no difference. Like, I can just show you the final boss that I did. You see all these operators here, but I did not use all of them. There were just 2 operators used. Mainly, Tragodia is crazy. Like, if you don't have him, get him. He is magnificent. But I can talk about all the gimmicks through this one stage. The stages in general dealt with nervous impairment, which is, kind of annoying if you have played through these sea monsters, sea abyss creatures and all those stages. It is insane. I hate nervous impairment so much. But I'm glad that, we finally have an operator that that can deal back that damage. And it's actually a very nice gimmick. So all in all, I think it was really nice. Like, the way they even revealed Tragodia in a really well-mannered way, and you see that he was the mastermind behind everything. How he did it, you're gonna have to read it for yourself, but still, he was crazy with the way that he controlled everything. It was magnificent. And talking about the music is like you can hear it over here, you can listen to it. It is just so good, so good. Like, it actually incites the feeling of a murder mystery, of an epic murder mystery happening somewhere in the countryside with these royal people in a big mansion and all. Except the mansion over here is your film set, and the characters are actually actors that are dying off. It is nice. It is the way that they made this story, the way that they crafted it was like, I did not expect this from Arknights, a short story which is not bloated, especially coming after the Master's Travel, which was bloated in some parts for I don't know what reason, but it is what it is. It kind of expanded and advanced the lore of Terra still, but this was simply a straightforward story. No BS, no nothing, just you get in, you read, you watch the murders, you see which people are dying, and you see their motives, why they were killed. And the way that they're killed is insane as well. The way that they're killed, where one dude is, I don't know, stabbed, one is thrown into the cold storage, and then 2 are very tragically killed, which, like, when you read it, you will understand it. I would not spoil those 2 deaths because those 2 deaths actually shocked me as well. Like, I did not expect that to happen, especially for one character. Like, I did not expect her to actually die, but it is what it is. Overall, I think, I'm gonna enjoy. This is going down as one of my favorite Arknight stories ever. And I think this year, in 2025, we've had many great stories. We've had Natlan, Nordcry, we've had Renacita, Amphorius, and then we had Audial Call and FGO. And then even Arknights had great stories in the Master's Travels, Chapter 15, and I think we had When Elegies Are Ashes, and the U event, and the Pepe event, which is, the Pepe event is kind of a comedic relief, but still. Overall, I would still rate this the best Arknight story of this year. And I think one of the most top tier stories that I've experienced this year on a whole. Because it is just fabulous. I love this. And if you are a fan of the murder mystery genre, of the detective stuff, this is a good read. Like, even if you do not know anything about Arknight's lore, you can read it and understand everything. That's why I rate it extremely high, because it does not need background info. Like, you do not need to understand what all was happening on other parts of Terra or what happened in the past, because you can just read this solo and you would still understand it. The story has given enough lore on Lucien, the main character's backstory as well, so even if you don't read the IS lore, it is fine. It is absolutely fine. I think if they made this event into a full-fledged movie or an anime series or something, it would just resonate. It would be fabulous. I think it would appeal to majority of the people, the masses, like, not only the Arknights fans, but the people who don't play Arknights. I think the story would also resonate with them. And the title, just look at it, Act or Die. I mean, what kind of badass title is that? This is peak. And this is absolute peak. So I just can't wait. Like, the X stages are going to happen soon. I think day after tomorrow. I will be doing them. I will be scratching my head, pulling my hair out, and trying to make a video for it. But I just wanted to share my happiness regarding this particular story, because I just felt like it deserved a video. It deserved my thoughts and my review on it. And I just want more people to realize that this is the story that you should be reading if you want to bring up Arknights. And even the artwork, I have plenty of artwork added in this video, but even the artwork is gorgeous, like amazing, top tier. I just have no words for it. This event is 10 on 10, man. It is fabulous. It is amazing. But yeah, the cat must live. I liked it. I liked it so much. You even have the free operator is a cat.
With a foot in the
like
darkness,
literally you play as a cat. You have the
clearer.
cat. It's crazy. It's crazy and it's really good.
No, you don't
But that is
belong
it.
there.
How did you enjoy the story? What is your favorite Arknight story of this year? Personally, I just think Act or Die is my top tier favorite. Like, I don't think any other story this year tops it. And I think after Lone Trail, this is the most fun that I've had while reading an Arknight story. Like, at every ending, I was like, I want to read more. Instead of, I'll put a pause over here. Because, Arknight stories are generally very long. But over here, I wanted to read more and more. And it's just been so much. It's been a long time since I've had that feeling while reading an Arknight story. I think the last time was either Il Circosano, maybe. Yeah, I think that was it. I mean, I read Il Circosano later, so yeah, I read it after Lone Trail, I think last year, but something like that. But overall, magnificent. Magnifique. It is just peak. That's it. Let me know your thoughts on the story. Let me know your thoughts on Tragodia. How much do you simp for the man? But that is it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to support me and have a great day. Goodbye.